Finally tonight, after more than 4 decades in law enforcement, Jefferson County Sheriff's Deputy Randy Bachmeyer is retiring today, his final day. Bachmeyer was a military police officer at Fort Drum before going into the department for Jefferson County in 2001, and he's been there ever since. He is an original member of the Sheriff's Emergency Response Team, that's CERT, and was instrumental in getting an MRAP, a military-style vehicle, for free from Fort Drum's military surplus in 2013. Bachmeyer says a slew of stories from his time in law enforcement is what he remembers, ranging from calls that he responded to, like a standoff in Black River, and then traffic stops, including one that included a couple from Germany with a German car and plates driving down Watertown's Arsenal Street.
The thing I think I will miss most above and beyond anything else is just the people. You know, the interaction with coworkers, even just getting out in the county on a daily basis and talking to people.
And we wish you well in retirement.